Good evening, my little nerds and nerdettes. Please join us for another episode of.
Can't do it this week.
I was waiting for you to be like,
Dungeon crawlers. I'm sick.
The town, or the not the town. The group has made
Crawler,
their
I
way.
barely know her.
Yeah, has made their way through the forests and jungles. Um, Trying to find a way towards Kalor. They're looking to kind of head along the coastline, and in doing so, they ran into a couple hiccups, couple good things, with some decent rolls and some bad rolls. You managed to find yourself in the middle of a town. In the middle of the town, um, eerily enough, is pouring rain outside. You find that the town is just kind of undisturbed. It just seems to be vacant. Upon a little bit of exploration, you find dust. No signs of struggle. No signs of blood or murder or anything that would alarm you. Um, and you kind of you just poke around. In doing so, you manage to split the party up a little bit, and one portion of the party finds themselves um kind of going into a little bit of a crawl space below the main kind of town hall building. It seems to be like a man-made tunnel that you guys um follow along. In doing so, you come across a large crowd of people that seem to be just kind of standing in one place quietly, but they seem to be all facing one another and talking, but you hear no voices. They just seem to be focused on each other. In doing so, the group turned towards Patience and Sophie, and in one unified voice, you get kind of an answer in unison. Welcome, join us. And that's when
We noped the fuck out
Patience
of there.
and Sophie decided to piece the fuck out, running back down the hallway they came, while the other half of the group, trying to find the first half, stumbled into the main courtyard area, where an individual was crying out for help, and the group proceeded to try and help him or her, only to discover that it was kind of a amorphous object or a lure of sorts. Axel getting kind of sucked in, causing the ground below to cave after an attack was made. The ground kind of came out almost like a trap had been laid of some sort. In doing so, the group falls down below and they find themselves in a small cavern. So, just to kind of paint that picture, right here, imagine that being kind of like from the outside. Like the whole roof didn't come out and through, but a portion of the roof, and it almost created like a slide that came all the way down. And then as you came down the slide, it opened up into this almost cavern. And then just to paint the picture, the water here is from the rain and everything outside that's kind of pouring into this cavern. As you guys look across the way, you see, and that's not a whirlpool. I just couldn't find what I wanted. But think of it as a like a like a small pond, kind of like a shallow small pond, and across that, some sort of tentacle plant-looking organic creature is attached to the wall with like a face in the center that just kind of like as you guys landed this almost think of it like a Venus flytrap, and it opened up to give you this face. And this face just kind of made like a sucking noise, like it's breathing in. And you just see all these like tentacles or vines. It's kind of a mixture between the two of them. It's almost
Ugh.
organic and plant all at the same time. and as I believe it was Axel, Nova, and KB.
Maybe.
I can't remember if KB you went down. Okay.
I
I
think
think all three of them did.
I was to say I think
Yeah.
he hung on the longest, if I recall, but he was ultimately sliding down too,
Okay.
if I
Because
recall.
I know, Sophie was on fucking crack cocaine and had gone full Hulk mode as she proceeded to hang on to that building for dear life.
Yeah, she clutched the fuck out of that.
In her full judo style holding move, she has Strat in between her legs. But Strat, you had escaped. You had waken up to come to find
Yeah, it was three
Sophie.
nat 20s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had
yeah,
three nat 20s. Yeah.
yeah. It was wild, absolutely
Is
wild.
I is that the only time that the like I know that the rule has been invoked before, like the nat 20s.
But
Yeah,
the last rule was never a nat 20 though. It was like 3
yeah.
nat 20s and then the test rule wasn't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is the only time that that has actually successfully done something.
I want to say it was Treble did it first campaign with Morn,
Yeah.
because that's why we enacted the rule. Because Morn went ape shit on a boss fight and got 3 nat 20s in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
D&D Beyond's got my number.
Yeah. But the party you find yourself with
D&D
those three
Beyond wants to know
members.
your
You've
location.
slid down. You're covered in mud. You're kind of about. I would say you're about knee deep in water. Like water, it's kind of like a water mud mixture,
Yeah.
and
Mucky.
Sophie and Patience are kind of like up a little bit. You guys can see down into this whole crevice, and you guys are currently being mobbed by about 25-ish looking townfolk or people that are just kind of, they're not like assaulting you or using weapons, but they're like grabbing onto you, pulling at your skin, or not your skin, but your clothes and your hands and your wrists, and they're just kind of grabbing onto you.
Yeah, when we ended, I know from what I remember, myself and Axel were sliding down. I don't remember if we had actually fallen in yet though.
Yeah, because remember you tried to roll to see if you could grab on, and
Right.
you
Oh,
had failed.
okay, that's right. Yep.
Yep.
Where should we put our tokens?
So Sophie and Patience, you guys are above still.
Yeah.
So you guys are on the edge coming down. So you can leave it there for right now, but you guys are above.
Yep.
And
So,
then
like, somewhere up.
yep. And then Axel, pretty much where Nova is. Axel, KB, you guys are right there. And Patience, you had popped out your astral arms.
Yeah. So and I can, when that happens, I deal force damage. What? Oh yeah. Spend one key point to summon the arms. When I do so, each creature of my choice that I can see within 10 feet of me must succeed on a dex save or take 2d4 force damage.
Okay.
So I
But
was wondering, like, would I be able to target specifically the things on the back of the people's heads, or would I even know would I even know to do that?
I don't think you had
So
noticed.
Sophia said something to me, I recall.
She did in the heat of battle, and you were just waking up, so I would say roll a d6, tell me either even or odd. I'm
Okay.
just curious if you're like coming out of everything, if you're gonna have that cognitive ability to grasp what she said to you. Odd,
Yeah,
bad, even, good.
just do a coin flip. Oh, even.
So you're able to grasp something. Like she told you something on the back of their heads is whatever is causing something.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
So on that
if
note though, Are you going to attack them, or what are you? Sorry, what are you doing at this
Well,
point?
it's just when I summon the arms, it's like a blast of force damage.
Okay.
And it's creatures of my choice that I can see within 10 feet.
Okay.
So if possible, I would like to choose to target those things on the backs of their heads.
You can.
Take
The
the
DC
damage.
will be higher.
Okay. Well, they make a dex save.
Okay. So I'm just gonna roll one roll for all of them, basically.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Okay. 14. Just a solid 14.
That meets
Okay.
the DC.
I can't remember how that goes again. Rule lawyer Frosty.
It's meter
Meat
beats
is
of
a pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm kind of tired, so my brain's like. And I knew Frosty would correct me if I,
All right. Well, they don't take the damage.
I got
Okay.
you, baby.
They take none or half?
It says, creatures of choice. You can see within 10 feet of you must succeed on a dex save, DC 14, or take 2d4 force damage. So I'm assuming that means if they succeed, they don't take the damage. They don't take any damage. Because it would say, like, or half as much on a successful.
So they take half damage?
No, they don't.
No,
They don't take any. Okay. So you immediately pop the arms out and you go to strike, but dangling in Sophie's legs, kind of upside down and striking out quickly, you're not able to get that precision you're used to, and at the awkward angle that you're at, not to mention snapping out of whatever was happening, you're kind of out of it, and you miss all strikes on the backs of whatever is hanging onto them. And at a closer inspection, you do notice it's not per se a slug or some kind of creature. It looks like a slug, but it's almost like, oh god, how to explain it? Any of you guys ever watched? I know, I know this is gonna be a stupid question for Kaz. You remember like the old school Batman, like Poison Ivy? Remember when she kisses? Yeah, I know, right? Remember when she kisses them and they get like those green, like the green, poison? It's like around these creatures, almost like vegetation.
Whoa.
Gross. Nasty.
So, with that happening with those two as you're striking towards them, and you notice they're not damaging or hurting Sophie, like they're not scratching at her, stabbing at her, or punching her. They're just kind of grabbing at her clothing, almost like they're kind of semi trying to restrain her. But as you guys find yourself sliding down this muddy crevice, ravine type deal into this water. KB, for you, it's like chest height. Like you land and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Immediately, all of you, Sophie and Patience included, in your heads, welcome. Welcome. His mother sent you. Join. Be one with us.
Nope.
Mother accepts. Oh. And you three, as you kind of look across the water and this creature that's like pushed its head out of this like Venus flytrap, it's got the face what it looks like a mind flayer. Like it's this like vacant face with these two dark black, like almost squid-like dark black eyes. And this, you don't really see a mouth, you just see kind of like tentacles like hanging down. Does Mother accept these hands? Maybe. But the creature's mouth doesn't move. Like you don't see it like making like, it's just, the more you focus, it's all in your heads.
Roll20 is fucked for me tonight.
And you
It's
see a
cutting off shit.
yeah, Roll20's been
Okay.
kind of gooberish. I mean, we
Like,
had
I
this
can't
issue
read
last game.
what Patience just said, because it's like I can't scroll any further down, and it's like cutting half of it off.
Oh,
I
is
don't know
it?
why, I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah,
There,
no,
how's
yeah.
that?
Yep, exactly.
I fixed it.
Fix it.
I fixed it. But you see this like almost like a hand that like out of like all yeah, right, not yet, baby. Out of like the mass of tentacles and like this like almost like an octopus, like this slime. You see this like hand extend like out towards you. Come. Mother accepts all. Be one.
It's reaching out towards us.
It just kind of like
Katie and Axel?
it just kind of like holds its hand out.
A mental handout.
I'm just gonna shout at it. I think we're gonna pass.
You see kind of like a head tilt, like confusion.
We actually didn't mean to fall down here, so we're just gonna go.
You cannot go. The mother has sent you. Do you not wish to become one
I'm
and
sure.
descend?
Sorry.
It,
I'm sure Mother is nice, but we have plans, so we really have to go.
like more confusion sets in, and you feel your mind being probed. Like you just
No.
feel like something, like almost like a hand is like reaching around inside of your head,
Well,
and
it's
like
not getting anything.
it is.
I'm gonna have to roll for that because I have a advantage against it.
It's just searching your head.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
Just
Roll.
doing a port scan.
It's not like controlling or doing anything, but you feel like the moment you started talking to it, it's like you opened up a path, and
Well,
you
I'm
just
blocking
feel
that
yourself.
I don't
Go
want
ahead.
that thing in my head.
Roll just roll a straight wisdom check then. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
As you try to put up like a wall and you try to block things up, you see images of your village brought forward to the front of your head. You feel things that happen to you that are very secretive are getting brought up. Pain. Loneliness. I can make them all go away. Come to me, child.
I'm gonna try to detect thoughts in turn.
Okay.
And I would like to probe its mind.
Are we hearing this too? Is this like a radio channel that we're all tuned into? Okay.
I'm trying to see, what does it have to do? I think it has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Natural 20.
Fuck you.
What?
You
So, to be
lash
fair,
out.
I still get, like, the utmost, like, the forefrontal thought. I just can't probe deeper.
Okay.
So I would feel like I would get something, and then I'd feel like that block because of not you failing, obviously, because it succeeded. It
Correct.
succeeded its save, so.
So what you get is just for a blip second before it puts up a wall, and then you get this forefront. You just hear, like almost like hundreds of voices. Yes, 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 yes. Join, 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 join. And it's an assault on your head, like on your psyche, just like almost like 100 hands reaching out and telling you to join all at the same time.
I'm gonna like shake my head like to shake it off and like cut off the connection to detect the thoughts.
And with your passive perception and being as close as you are, KB and Axel, you do notice like a tiny little trickle of blood, like out of her nose, as she kind of like shakes her head and like takes a step back. Don't be afraid. We are one. For Mother. Mother provides. And we grow under. She is Life-bringer. She is the bloom.
She is sunshine.
Come on, let's just leave. Hive minds aren't really my style.
Yeah, Jen, that was my question. Does it look like where the water is pouring in, if that's a way that we can get out? Do I see a feasible exit?
As of right now, you're not sure what's in the water, and you don't know if you can get back up the way you're coming, because it's still raining, and it's still like that wet mud. It's almost like a giant mudslide, is what it is.
So where that water's pouring in, I want to try to move over towards that to see if I can get a footing to try and crawl out. So I'm going to stay close to the edge and up towards that north side where that water's trickling in.
Okay.
Oh, gee.
You just see like the head tracks you as you guys move. And then as you guys scooch along the wall and the water's kind of coming down, that creature that was kind of attached to the wall like just shifts its whole body, and you watch like almost like his roots and these like massive torso that seems to be attached somewhere deep within this wall kind of like shifts to one side. Come to me. And at this point, Sophie, make another strength saving throw as all 25 of the townsfolk begin pulling at your hands and shoving you at the same time. Okay.
I can't hold on much longer.
At that point, two townsfolk, a woman and a man, and a child, jump on top of you and are pulling at your hands. And one of your hands comes loose and juts off, and as you try to grab out with a second hand, like they just like grab your hand and kind of bundle you up, and you guys begin to slide down as well.
Can I
Patience.
see how far down
I try to use
looks like
my
it's gonna be?
arms.
Yeah. So quickly at a glance, you look down, and it looks to be like maybe like 100 feet, like 80 feet, 100 feet roughly, and it's just kind of like a slide.
So it's not. We're not gonna. Does it look like we're gonna fall, or are we just gonna kind of slide our way down?
Oh no, you're gonna slide down. You're not gonna fall and hurt yourself.
Oh.
It's
Then I'll
like
kind of I'll push off and kind of brace myself.
Okay.
For the fall.
Okay.
And
I
those
guess I'm coming with.
Oh, okay. So
I mean, I'm still leg locked.
yeah, you're like on your back, like punching up and like trying to grab on, and Sophie's like hanging like this, and she's got you in between her legs. As the three jump on, and you're kind of wrestling with the child and the husband, or like not husband, but the man as well. And you're like, "What the fuck? Get off me!" And you guys are kind of doing this big struggling match. As you watch, as all of a sudden you start to slide, and you look up, and Sophie's fighting the woman who's got both of her hands kind of like pushed down, and you guys are now sliding towards the pit.
I try to shove the woman off of Sophia.
Okay. Roll a strength check.
Okay.
At disadvantage because you're on your back, sliding and away from.
Well, I can do that with my arms.
Correct.
I can use wisdom in place of that. So. 12.
You push her off of Sophia. Like you push her off to the side and she begins sliding as well, but she does manage to get a hand out and she's still kind of holding on to Sophia, but they're sliding and you guys are kind of doing this twisty turny weirdness at this point. But after a moment, you guys find yourself sliding down and in the pit. You guys kind of come out like right about here-ish.
Oh,
And you hit the water and you guys kind of like it's not like a nice water. You hit it and it's like a mud water mixture. So you hit it and it's almost like goop. Like you just hit it and it's like a
Is it like difficult to stand up in?
yeah. You have a
Ooh.
feeling moving around is gonna be it's half your movement speed. You're considered
Difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And at the same time that this is happening, as you hit the water and you kind of come up and you're brushing yourself off and getting the mud out of your water, Axel, Nova, you guys kind of see it as well. KB, from the distance that you're at, you see it. The townsfolk are beginning to line the edge and they're sliding into the pit as well.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm trying to climb up that wherever that water's pouring in to see if I can get a footing.
Okay. Roll a dexterity check or acrobatics because you're trying to climb mud water slippy slide and it's going to be at disadvantage. Okay, 14.
Oh.
You do kind of get a foot holding and begin to semi climb up. And at the same time though, you look up and like several people are sliding down at you.
I'm just gonna be trying to swat at them as I'm climbing up.
Okay. Make a general dexterity check because you're gonna try and another acrobatics. At disadvantage because you're trying to like swat and you're gonna try and jump out of the way. Oh yeah, Axel, you watch as she gets like 5 or 6 steps up and you're like, oh, okay, let's go. And all of a sudden, whack! Somebody just like rails her and she goes ass over tea kettle. As like 4, 5, 6, 7 people start sliding down. And they're beginning to do kind of like a half circle around you.
Have we seen the main person yet?
Yeah, as you guys slide down, you guys kind of stand up. The cavern's got like these like almost like fungi or coral, and the whole down here is like a light blue glow.
What the fuck?
Where is my fucking... Sorry, continue. I'm just trying to find something. But the whole room is kind of lit up in a dark blue, and you just kind of hear like a giggle. Stay. Mother brings you to us. Join us. Join us. And the people begin to surround you. If I could find my fucking... There we go.
There. I'm gonna point at the... We need to kill that. It's controlling them.
Why are you not staying the way that I want
I'm
you
not
to stay?
strong.
I think I think I'll kind of crack my knuckles and look at Axel and just say, "This thing wants us to stay. What do you say we stay?"
He sort of yanks Skelly off his back. Ugh. Over 24 to 4, huh? I've had better odds.
I think if we target the big mama, the rest won't be a problem.
Jesus, I don't want that guy to be that big.
God damn, there's a giant?
Yeah!
It's huge.
Yeah!
And he's got the biggest keg I've ever seen.
I'm just gonna smoke you with it.
God damn, son.
All right, like this.
Whatever you
Jack-
say, tactician.
All right, and they begin to kind of like shove you forward, and they all kind of gather around you. Join us. And you all feel at this moment, minus Nova, you feel your minds kind of getting like probed. Like you feel like memories that you don't really want to think about are being brought to the forefront. Kind of your secrets. And at that point, everybody make a wisdom saving throw.
Shit, okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Frosty!
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh
That was
no.
the highest one.
There
Oh,
we
it's
go.
one.
Oh no.
Oh baby. Okay.
Oh no.
There we got one. We got one. It's enough. That's all we need.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you crack your knuckles, KB and Axel, you take out Skelly and like whack into the ground next to you, and you guys begin to look around, and the eyes blaze, and you guys prepare yourself to charge. All of a sudden, Patience, you see it happening, and you kind of crack your knuckles and you flex your shoulders, and you guys all stand up. KB's arms slack. Axel's eyes go wide. Nova's eyes go wide. Sophia, arms go to her side, and they begin to walk towards the creature.
Oh shit.
We have faith in you, Patience.
Whoa. Hey. What are you doing?
Join
Uh,
Come to the waters and be baptized. Begin your new life. And they all start walking towards the pool of water. And at
It's
this
so peaceful
distance,
here.
Patience, roll a perception check.
shit. Okay.
There's little face huggers in that water.
Ooh,
Yeah.
11. Jesus.
At that distance, you don't see it clearly, but the water kind of makes like little ripples and is moving. And you see things swimming in the water.
Oh, hell no. Okay.
Take
I
another
use my
10 feet step forward, each one of you.
Well, are each of these squares 10 feet or 5 feet?
5 feet.
Okay.
You watch as they all pretty much get right up to the cusp of the pond,
Okay.
and you notice the pond, this little pond begins to really, like the water begins to stir violently at this
I want
point.
to use, I'm gonna use my arms to try to grapple, Nova and Sophia.
Okay.
So, I mean, can I use one for each?
I will
one-
say in
one
this
arm?
instance, yes, but the DC is going to be a little bit, it's going to be a little bit weird.
Okay.
Because you're trying to grab each one of them in a weird manner.
Yeah. Okay. What,
I believe that is, grappling is,
athletics?
yeah.
Yeah.
Find my fucking rule book. Where the fuck did I put it? Okay, so that's
18.
for... Okay, so for one, you manage to grab one of them by their belt, and stop them from moving.
Oh.
13. We'll say Nova's closer, so we'll say Nova was your first grab. Second's going to be Sophie. So I want you to roll. Roll a strength check, Sophie, to see if you're just going to continue walking. As she as Patience grabs for your, like for your jacket, your coat, your shawl, and tries to pull you backwards.
Nah.
Oh.
No. You grab out towards the collar, and as you grab, she just continues walking and stands at the edge of the pool.
Shouldn't a low roll be good? Because I can't fight back against patients.
Oh, actually, yes. That would be good, because that means that you're not strong. God damn it. I'm thinking the other way around. So, yeah, you can tell I'm tired. You actually do get a hold of the whole collar and pull her backwards, and you keep them both standing, but Axel continues walking, and KB across the way also makes another advancement. As the
So
town people...
now that I've grabbed, Nova and Sophia, like while I would have tried to do this all at once if possible, but could I have reached out with my normal arm and socked Axel in the face to try to snap him out of it?
Are you... You're gonna have to get next to him though, so you're gonna have to take that step forward and get right
Okay.
up there.
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
just sucker punch him.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
Sorry about the
Come
possible 1d4 damage that's
Come
coming your way, buddy. But I doubt that's gonna put too much of a scratch on you. Okay. I can use my wisdom, so that's +6.
on.
22.
Yeah, that hits.
Yes.
Roll for damage.
Ouch. Max damage. Sorry.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, whap! Actually, you snap 2 and your jaw fucking hurts. And you look around and you're standing right next to a pool of water, and as you look down, a ton of these little, like, I don't know, like almost like leeches creatures are like at the edge of this water, like bouncing around, and there's hundreds of them. And
I got these two.
You look
Hit
as
KB.
Sophie, yeah, and you look as Sophie and Nova are standing on the edge of the pool, like literally like a foot away, like one more step, and they're kind of leaning forward. And you notice as the water isn't actually like coming up to meet them, but these creatures are almost stacking themselves on top of each other to get closer to their faces.
Okay, Patience said she got to both of them. I'm gonna look towards the brood
Yes.
mother here, like, oh, not funny. I'm gonna chuck a tomahawk at her.
At this point, let's roll for initiative and also roll to attack, since you did roll to attack first. I gotta get my fucking...
Don't forget to add 2 to your initiative.
Oh.
Everybody. Oh shit! I got a
Ooh, Kim was in
27.
bits.
Oh, I got a 9.
It's not necessarily good in this instance right now, KB, because now that means you go
Yeah,
first,
that's
which
probably
means
true.
you walk towards it first.
That's true.
Alright,
So 17. Wait, it's +2, right? 17, 10, 27, 11, 15.
Oh, that is. I took into account the +2. My
Oh, sweet.
initiative's only +3.
Okay, so let's see here. So 15. So KB. What do we got here? Patience. Is that the damage or your initiative?
That's my initiative.
Okay, so 9, 10. So
He already factored in the +2, so it's 9. The rest of us need to
Yeah.
have the +2 added.
KB. Axel and Nova, who has got the higher dex. I pretty much already know that answer.
Axel, I think.
Yeah.
What? Wait. What?
Players choose between a tie.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
No,
gonna
no.
say you go first if you want.
Okie dokie.
Sweet.
Nova definitely has the higher dex.
Right. Okay, so Nova,
No, we didn't roll the same
Axel.
because I'm 17.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was with
I
the
rolled a 15. He rolled a 13. So he's 15. I'm
Axel.
17. So I get to go first. Damn it.
Axel.
One time you don't win.
Patience. Nope.
Ah.
So,
What?
and then
thought this was battle music. What the hell is this?
It was,
1,
but
2,
we weren't
3,
fighting.
4.
So I changed
Oh.
it and now we're fighting.
All right. So, you roll. What did you roll? 10 slashing damage.
10 to
No,
hit, 10 damage.
10 to hit. 10 to hit.
Probably not.
It does miss. So you turn, grab the tomahawk, and just wail across, and it nails the
Sticks into the mud on the other side.
Sorry, I thought I heard my kid crying or something. It hits the stone next to them.
Is this like a shell, like a hermit crab shell? The
No,
white,
I
the
just
kind of cream colored part. Okay.
yeah, just think of that as part of the wall. The creature. This is the
Okay.
creature that, in my head, this is the closest I could find.
Yeah.
Just a face full of fucking tentacles.
Yes, pretty much. They're like tentacles and like vines mixed into one. It's kind of a weird combination. But
Ugh.
that brings us to KB first. So KB, as the axe wails across and hits the stone next to the head, the creature kind of looks and then just continues to look out in your general direction. Holds like these two hands kind of come out of nowhere and begin to like gesture towards you. As KB, you take another 10 feet towards this pool of water. And that'll bring us to Nova.
I'm still under whatever hex this thing is.
Correct. So now you will roll strength to try and break yourself free.
Do I have to roll to contest?
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not that would matter.
Good
Unless
luck.
you roll lower than that.
I mean, even if I did roll a 1, it would still be higher than a 2.
Yeah, but they're both natural ones. But still.
Do you want me
So-
to roll?
No.
Okay.
Like, I already pretty much know what's gonna happen. As you reach out and you try to pull yourself, you just can't seem to get to the water, and it frustrates you. Brings us to Axel.
Yup. As a bonus action, I'm gonna quick toss my other tomahawk. 18.
Toss.
18 hits.
Nice.
Since that hits, I get to add my superiority dice to the damage roll. So 10 damage.
Okay.
That's 1 down.
Is it dead?
If
It
only.
looks really bad. It looks really bad.
Oh, sweet.
Yo, let's go.
Dude, like 2-hit kill. Let's go.
I mean, Axel's just doing work. This time you take the next one and you kind of do like an underhand, like from your hip, like gunslinger draw, and you underhand toss it. And this one comes in kind of low and embeds itself in the torso area. And all of a sudden, like 5 tentacles wrap around and begin to pull at the tomahawk as it drops into the ground. And it looks frustrated as a like a purple, almost like a dark purple ichor begins to kind of leak from one of the wounds.
And then I'm gonna unwrap Chuckles from my belt and move in.
Okay.
15, 20. Is this within melee range?
Yes.
Alright, we'll make an attack. Just check something. Yes. 18 again.
That hits.
On hit, I'll make that a disarming attack. I mean, I don't assume it's holding anything, but I get to add the superiority dice to the damage roll again.
That's all that matters.
Exactly. 7, so 12 damage total.
12 damage. Perfect. You immediately take 2 large strides towards this creature. Do we have battle music or am I deaf?
It's on.
Yeah, battle music.
Why am I
Real
deaf?
quiet.
Hear anything? Yeah.
I think it's just the song that I grabbed. It's maybe quieter.
No worries.
Increase the volume of music.
Increase the volume of music.
Increase the volume of the music.
Where is...
You must increase the volume.
Turn it to 11.
Turn up to 40. But as you take the 2 giant strides forward, you find yourself kind of about 10 feet away or so, 5 feet, 10 feet, in front of this creature with like, it looks like 8 tentacles, and these 2 arms are kind of like reached out, and it, now that you're close enough, it has a weird hue to it. It's kind of like a light pink, but it has hues of greens and purples within it. And as you look closer, the skin is actually kind of infused with like plant almost materials, and as you look at the torso, it genuinely looks like a plant that's embedded itself into the wall.
I'll stay right where I'm at, so that's it.
Okay. That brings us to Sophie. Sophie, make a strength check as you try to pull yourself away from Patience.
Should they be making wisdom saves at the end of the turns? Or no? Okay.
I also rolled for my owl. My owl has initiative of 9. If that matters.
It does.
So pretty much right after me, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is to break away from Patience. 13.
13. Patience?
Okay. Yep. Let's see. Oh no.
Sophie, you're the distraction from holding on to Nova by the collar. You get really confused, and for a split second, your fingers slip, and you notice as Sophia takes one giant step forward and places her face in the water.
Ah.
And you watch as a bunch of like slug-like creatures begin to just engross themselves on her face.
Whose turn is it?
Bring us to Axel, Sophie. So Sophie,
Owl.
hold on, I'm making a check mark. Okay.
Check mark. I don't like that.
Owl, your turn. As you watch as the creatures begin to kind of like crawl on her face and around her head, and you see as like it's almost like they're fighting for who gets to be on the ride.
I'm gonna say that my owl is gonna continue doing what I had told it to do right before I game possessed. So the owl is also gonna go for the creature and just do the help action essentially.
Okay.
So next attack against this has advantage.
Okay. So then that would bring us to Patience. As your grip has slipped, and you look and you see as Sophia takes one giant stride forward and just places her face in the water. And she is beginning to become engrossed with whatever's in the water.
And I don't know if I could do this in the same motion. But like, could I throw Nova back behind me, away from the pool, and in doing so, reach my other hand to grab Sophia and try to pull her out?
That's going to be 2 actions.
So no.
Yeah, because one action would kind of be like a shove,
Yeah.
and then the other action is going to be like your grapple.
Okay. Shit. I'll just go to try to pull her out.
The water's so nice.
So you reach down towards Sophie, and you go to pull on her. Okay, make another grapple check.
Okay.
Tested.
Fuck.
Okay, so 14. Sophie,
Would I be contesting with acrobatics? I don't think so. I think my character's too out of it, right? Like she would pull away.
Yeah. You're just wanting to keep yourself where it is.
I
What
still
the
win.
fuck?
I'm determined.
Determined. The water's so nice.
It's so nice.
Stop
I
trying to
haven't.
keep me away.
Yeah.
Shit.
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 Is
Well,
that
the
your
slugs
turn,
are like a
Patience?
nice massage, you know.
Yeah, it
Uh,
feels good on your dome.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, unless
The
I can.
leeches have a cleansing effect.
Exactly. Yeah.
That brings us to it. Seeing the attacking person, it is going to.
Is a grapple considered an attack? Or no?
Grapple?
Yeah.
It's an action.
I think he's talking about Axel.
I mean,
I mean, it is an action. Yes, but is it considered an attack action?
In the book, it's considered a specialized type of attack. So yes,
yeah.
Oh, so it is.
both grapple and shove are yes.
Okay. Well, given that, I guess I'll slap Nova, try to get her awake.
Okay. Roll to attack.
Need another. Fuck.
Does a 10 hit?
My armor class is 10.
So that
And
Oh.
it
hits.
hits.
So it hits, right?
It hits.
Uh-huh.
Sweet.
Yep.
Minimum damage.
4 points as all of a sudden, your eyes come to,
What
and
the
you
fuck?
are confused, being held by your belt, pulled. You look to your left, and Sophie's got her head in the water, and it's just like, I mean, there's probably like 30 of these creatures by her face, head, and she's just like swarmed. Like, imagine if you were to put your hand into like a bunch of like crawlers, like worms. It's like that.
Help KB. I'll get Sophie.
Okay.
That your turn, Patience?
Yes.
That brings us to it. It is being attacked by Axel, so it is going to make 3 attacks as the creature, the skin goes from like a pink hue to a dark purple and green, and it whips 3 times out towards you.
Okay.
So it is going to 1. So that is 14, 12, and a natural 20. So 14, 12, and natural 20.
First 2 miss. The last one hits. On one of those misses, I'm going to riposte
Okay.
and attack back as a reaction.
Okay. So you roll your damage here.
22.
You
22.
have
That
advantage.
definitely hits. Oh, well. Yeah, true. Yeah,
What do
you
I have
might-
advantage from?
The owl.
Ow.
Oh, true. Okay, yeah. So let me roll again to crit fish. No. But I get to add the superiority die to the damage roll. So 19 damage.
19. Nice.
Damn.
Cha-cha.
And then
As
that crit will hit me.
Yeah, so as one whips out across your head and you hear like the snap, you quickly dip to one side and you take your axe and cut one of the tentacles almost in half, and as it pulls it back, it's like kind of like half dangling as the second one whips out towards your feet, and this time you take the shield and bash it down towards the ground. You take one step back, and as you take a step back, you step into kind of a thicker part of the mud, and as you look down to see what you step towards, you look back and it's too late as one of the larger tentacles comes down and kind of like a cross across your shoulder and slams down on top of you. And that is going to be um okay, so 2d6 6 plus 14 point, no, so that would be 6, 24 points of damage, bludgeoning,
Okay.
and make a Constitution saving throw.
Is this against poison or disease?
Yes.
All right. Have advantage. 12.
That is a fail. So you become diseased. Oh shit. Okay. Alright. That is its turn as it once again reaches out and begins to assault your minds, trying to gain information. The townspeople at this point are going to get closer to you, and they're not going to attack, but they are going to start shoving you, Strat, and gathering around each one of you guys. So, Strat, I'm just going to do like multi-rolls here and make it easy. 7, 9, 11, 13, and a 15. So roll, like, basically it's grappling checks. 4 people just rolled against you.
Okay. Do I have to roll to beat each one?
Correct.
Okay.
As they're trying to kind of grab onto you, shove you, push you.
That was 4. Yeah.
Yes. So there was a 6, an 8, 11, and a 14.
Acrobatics. Oh,
Okay, so that one succeeds.
first one. Second one. Shit.
That one fails.
Third one.
That one succeeds. And then one more.
Fourth.
That one
Shit.
fails. So 2 people have begun to grab onto you, and they're almost kind of semi-lifting you up and shoving you along, and you're kind of having a hard time grasp, like getting your feet held. And that's what they're going to do in KB. At this point, you've walked next to the water, and you dunk your head in.
Take me to the river.
Drop me in the water.
Nova, you watch as Sophie is being like engulfed in whatever's going on, and you look over as KB wide-eyed walks to the edge of the water and just dunks his head in. Like he climbs up into the water and just kind of like, eh. And you're up.
Well, I know Patience is being swarmed, but she told me to get. Oh my god, my mic. I know Patience is being, or Sophia's being swarmed, but Patience said she has her, so I'm going to go for KB. Trying to keep on the outskirts of the water. Actually, can I? Before I even move, Ginge.
What?
Can I walk around the outside of that pool? Is there a way to get to him around the pool there?
Yeah.
Along the
Yeah,
line of
right,
the-
pretty much exactly where you walked is the water's edge.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna try to grab and pull him back from the water.
Okay, make a grappling check.
So just strength. I don't know. What do I roll for grapple? Is that strength?
I believe it was
Oh,
acrobatics.
acrobatics.
Athletics versus
Athletics.
his athletics or acrobatics.
Correct.
Fail. KB fail. Yeah.
The Battle of the Titans.
So as you pull KB back up out of the water and you're kind of like grabbing him, like 3 slug things are like crawling around his head, like fighting for a spot. But you've used your attack action, or you've used your action, so now, Axel. You can hear behind you kind of like a, not scuffle, but like I don't know, like they're fighting or kind of like, oh, don't do it, what are you doing, what are you doing, no, no, no. And you just hear like grunting and stuff behind you.
Oh,
As the
before I
creature-
move on, do you have any bonus actions you wanted to use, Nova?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was actually looking at. Hold on.
Oh no.
I do, but nothing that's going to. Ooh. Yes, I do. As a bonus action, I can telekinetically shove one creature within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
So I'm going to shove Sophia. Must succeed she must succeed a strength save. DC 14.
Those
Or
are my
be
best
moved-
saves.
What?
Apparently.
Oh shit, right? Or be moved 5 feet away from me.
Finally.
Sweet!
I have to be getting tired at this point. I've been doing strength checks.
The
for-
creature can willingly fail the save, which you would.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. Yeah.
Okay, so
Unfortunately.
you're moved 5 feet backwards away from the pool.
Telekinetic shot.
No.
So
Thanks,
as all of a sudden the head is emerged and like she gets shoved back, like 20 of these little creatures hit the ground next to you and are like writhing around on the ground, and they're like trying to like crawl towards Patience, towards your legs, and towards Sophia. On top of that, about 10 or 15 of them are like on her shoulders, on her face, on the top of her head, like just kind of like all around her her head, like chest, like shoulder region.
Oh shit, at least I got her out of the pool.
It's an improvement over her previous condition.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Axel, that brings us to you.
Yep. Bonus action. I'll second wind. 4. That's the wrong thing. That's the right thing. 5. That's better than nothing. And then as my main action, I'll attack it. Once again. 23.
23, that hits.
I'll add another disarming attack onto that for more damage. 7, so 16 total.
Hell yeah.
Doing work.
Getting some good rolls here. I think I want to save that. No, might as well. I'll action surge and attack it again.
Okay,
Might as well. 11?
that misses.
Damn. I'll stay where I'm at, so that's it.
Okay. Sophia, you are going to try and take steps back towards the water.
And I think I should be able to because Patience is no longer near me.
Correct.
So,
So you watch.
nothing's.
Yeah, you get to the edge of the pool, but you don't get close enough to put your head in because she did shove you back far
Yeah,
enough.
I'm gonna flash Nova Well, actually, I wouldn't know it was her. But you see like an annoyed face go across Sophia. She just desperately wants to get back to the water.
Yep. And at this
I'm gonna
point,
jump forward.
one of the creatures begins to kind of semi or start to rest itself along the backside of her head.
Nice.
And she stands at the edge of the water now and kind of tilts her head up and just stands there. It is the owl's turn.
I don't think the owl is smart enough to actually do anything other than just fly by and help attack
Yeah,
the main
if
guy.
you're not,
So
if you're not giving it commands.
yeah, I'm not. So I'm not paying attention to it. So yeah, it's just gonna do the help action again.
Okay.
And next attack against this has advantage.
Okay. That brings us to patience.
Ugh. So
As the room around you, you're being grappled at this point, and they are beginning to try and restrain you and shove you towards the pool. You watch as Sophie walks towards the pool again and just stands there, and you see the creature on the back of her head, because you got front row seat. The creature on the back of their head, like, it flattens itself against the back of her head, and you watch as like little tendrils and arms begin to like poke out of the side of the creature.
no, you fucking don't. I'm gonna. So it doesn't say that deactivating my arms takes up any action or bonus action. So could I drop them and immediately reactivate them to get that force wave again?
Let me read the. I gotta go back up here and find your.
Says
I believe you can do that.
As a bonus action, you can spend a key point to summon the arms of your astral self. When you do so, blah blah blah. For 10 minutes, you can use Wisdom in place of Strength when making Strength checks or saving throws, and you can use the spectral arms to make unarmed strikes. It doesn't say anything about.
You can definitely do that. You're limited by your key
deactivating.
points, but
I
you
was
can
gonna say,
deactivate it and
sound-
reactivate it.
It sounds like it's just a. Basically, you just keep burning key points.
Yeah. So yeah,
yeah.
I'll burn another key point to do that. And now I'm intentionally targeting these fucking slug things.
Okay.
Man, just kill those fucking people. Fuck them.
They've got a. So the slug things need to any slug thing within 10 feet of me.
There's a
needs to
lot
make a
of them.
dex save.
So it's not a certain number. It's just a bunch of them.
It's what is it? Each creature of my choice I can see within 10 feet.
So each creature. Okay. So we'll
Saying.
start with
Probably all 6 of those
12,
right here.
3. So the one in red, 12, 16, 14, natural 20,
Holy shit.
and now this is going to be the one on the back of Sophie. 11.
Okay, anything less than 14 fails.
Okay, so the one in the back of Sophie, and then this one right here. She immediately the creature explodes, her eyes go white, and she crumples to the floor.
Oh.
And she does not move. The ones on the ground will auto fail because they're just on the ground. You watch as all of a sudden like pop 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 pop, like a bunch of like firecrackers below your feet just start popping. And the other, so 18. So one of the creatures on Sophie succeeds. One dies. Another one dies, and then another one dies. So there's one that's kind of like on her shoulders that manages to kind of like hide in her clothing a little bit, and the attack misses.
Do I see it?
Yeah, you're plenty close.
Okay.
And
That was
Sophie.
That was my bonus action.
Okay. So you still have your attack.
I'm gonna try to just grab the slug that's still on her, like with my astral arm hand, and just
Okay.
squish it.
Okay, roll for attack.
13?
Yeah, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Anything
How
above.
how big are these things? Like 6 inches? Okay, small. Okay.
Like super small.
6 damage.
Yeah, you grab it and instantly just it pops. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. That brings us to it again.
Shit, she's not snapped out of it though.
No, unfortunately.
Ah.
You can't resist the call of the sea.
Oh, the sea. What ocean?
Yeah, he's going to. I'm gonna make a grapple check at Axel.
Okay.
Fuck. That'd be 11.
25.
Of course. So you watch as all of a sudden like 4 tentacles shoot out in your general direction, and they begin to like wrap around your wrists, ankles, thigh, and you are just whacking and hacking at them as they try to wrap around and grab onto you as more tentacles shoot out in your general direction.
What's wrong, Mom? Can take care of a few wily children, but can't take care of a measly mutt.
Do not curse mother's name. He is going to tail swipe. He's going to try and knock you prone. 14.
Miss.
Yeah. One tentacle comes low and sweeps at you as you make the jab at it, and in the irritation it sweeps too low, and you're able to basically just kind of like hopscotch over the top of it and get back into your stance, and you're ready. The town people.
I already know that trick. Maybe try something else.
The town people. So she is dead. The town people are going to rush you. No, did you ever break that grapple? Patience?
On Sophia? I don't think she was grappling Sophia.
No, on the townspeople were grappling Sophia.
No.
They were grappling me. I mean,
No, because you just rolled for that.
I just moved forward. Like they were pushing me towards the pool, and I moved towards it, my own free will.
Okay.
To do the.
I'll give you that. So the two of them that are still grappling you are going to try and shove you forward.
Okay.
16 and a 17.
Okay, I gotta beat that.
Okay, so you beat the first one. You kind of shove back at it. And 22, they are shoving you and just pushing and pushing and pushing, and you manage to just plant your feet into this mud guck, whatever things that's knee high, and you manage to keep yourself from going any farther forward as Sophia stands in front of you, and she looks confused, bewildered, and looks down towards the water again.
Hitting that horse stance. I'm stable as fuck.
Hey B, water, your head is still in the water, and Nova, as you look down, you watch as like a bunch of them begin to climb up the top of the head and kind of onto the shoulders and the back neck area. And that brings us to Nova.
Oh shit.
Didn't she pull me out last time?
I did. I pulled him out.
Oh yeah, you did. So that would be. And then you're standing there, and there was 5 of them. Yes, there was 5 of them that were still crawling around on him. So you're standing there confused, and you want to put your head back in the water. So make a strength check to try and pull yourself forward and into the water. I need to put better notes here. This check mark system is not working.
Big 4.
Okay. So you pull forward. Nova, make a contested to see if you can keep him from dipping his head back in the water.
Oh shit.
Yeah. He pulls forward out of your
Come
grasp as you shove Sophia away from the water. He pulls free and immediately dunks his head back into the water. And that brings us.
He's a squirrely little bastard.
It's hard to hold on to. That brings us back to Nova. As you watch as the fighting and Axel's kind of keeping the creature entertained for the most part, but you're watching Patience struggle across the way with Sophie as she's trying to move back towards the water. KB breaks your grasp and shoves his face into the water as the town people behind you begin to move closer.
Shit.
Look how much fun Sophia and KB are having in the water.
Yeah, join them. Join us.
Join us.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this again. Actually, wait. I'm worried that this is not gonna hit. It's gonna be a waste. Oh, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to smack KB to bring him to.
Okay. Roll to hit. Ask if KB wants to play
17.
Marco Polo. KB?
That'll do it.
2 damage.
2 damage.
Perfect.
As you dunk your head into the back of the water, in her frustration, Nova just donka punches you further into the water. Like she just like, no! And just
Yeah, at
smacks
least
you on the back of your head. And like in the water, you come to and you look down. And actually, roll a perception check because this is interesting. Roll a perception check. Your head is in the water and your eyes flare too. Because you have dark vision, right?
I do.
Oh, baby. Okay. As your eyes snap to and you look in the deep water, the shallow pool is actually a little bit deeper than you anticipated and goes down about probably like another 15 feet. And it gets kind of really shallow and dark. And you look down and it's kind of like an egg shape, like a pit. And as you look into it, you see like 50, 60, 70 eggs, almost like little tiny eggs. And around the eggs that are not opened, you watch as like a bunch of these almost like slug-like creatures are just swimming, and there's hundreds of them.
It's like a brood pool. Nasty.
Nasty.
So now that I smacked him, I'm gonna do the
Disgusting.
same thing. I'm gonna do that telekinetic shove on, cause Sophia's still.
She's standing at the water's edge.
Yeah, and she's still tranced, right?
Correct. Or at least you
That-
think she is.
Telekinetic shove on her. She's within 30 feet. Yeah. So she needs to do a strength save. And it's a 14, so you fail. So you get pushed 5 feet back. And with that, I'm gonna move a little bit closer because I need to. And end my turn.
Okay. Axel.
I'm gonna attempt to hit it again.
Okie
9.
You have
9
advantage.
hit.
Oh
yeah.
yes, the help.
The owl.
I keep
forgetting about the owl. Same
I
here.
keep forgetting too. Thank you.
Oh god. What a fucking.
Natural
Shit.
one.
Oh.
Doesn't help.
So you bring the flail up, and you kind of come across, and it hits the body of the creature, but it slides across it, and you just completely miss. The frustration grows.
Yeah, I'm out of most of my resources. That's it.
Okay. That brings us to Sophia. As you are pushed back at this point, and I gotta start that over again. As the one creature on your shoulder begins to make its way towards the base
Oh,
of your...
I killed that one.
Oh yeah, never mind. Damn it. Keep fucking forgetting about that one. Ah.
Bruh.
But she just stands there. She gets pushed back, and she walks herself back towards the pool again.
I'm trying. I'm sorry.
Does Patience get an opportunity attack?
No, because you don't leave her melee range.
That's true.
She has 10 feet melee range.
Unfortunately.
That's
As
fine.
you get-
I
you
gotta go
get-
swimming again.
You get shoved back, and like Patience, you kind of wind up to like tap her as she goes by, and she just like doesn't really go too far, and then turns and walks right back towards the pool, and dips her head back in.
I have no interest to do anything else other than get to the pool, right?
Correct. It's like your one. It's like the one
Yeah.
thing that invades your mind.
I mean, it's a nice pool.
It's very nice.
Look
It's like
at
a
all the pretty
jacuzzi.
fishies.
That brings
It's probably
us back.
heated from all the.
Oh yeah, it's a nice
yeah,
heated
it's-
pool.
Bubbly too. You know, you
The
got
owl is that
thermal
continuing
spa.
the help action?
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna put a fucking big H there. All right, Patience.
All right. Well, anything else is not work at this point. I'm gonna smack Sophia.
Roll to attack.
You're gonna fucking kill her.
Just whack.
Got these 9
And
damage
instantly.
unarmed strikes.
Okay, that's a 21 to hit.
I'm going
Yeah,
to
that
assume
hits.
that hits. Yep.
Yeah. My wizard heavy armor.
Max damage. Oof.
Nice,
Half
nice.
her health. Half her health.
You're not
So
too far off.
in the so yeah, you're close enough to be able to do it, even with the townspeople holding on to you and shoving you. As you step forward to slap her, one of the townspeople shoves you just right, and you kind of take an accidental, like, large step forward, and that slap turns more into kind of a punch. As you connect, as you connect
Smack the shit
on
out of
her,
her.
as it connects on that lower jaw, and instead of like a nice little love tap, you watch as Sophie's whole face just kind of like, and Sophia, you snap too, and you're in the water, and roll perception check. And do you have? I don't think you have dark vision.
I do have dark vision.
Do you? Oh.
Nasi.
Dark vision.
Honestly, there's more races that do have
You
dark
see the
vision than
same
those that don't.
thing that, yeah, I know, right? That KB sees. You see kind of this oval-like pool, and you see just eggs lining it, and hundreds of these almost like sluggish type creatures swimming, and they are swimming at your face. Patience, is that your turn?
Well, how much movement did that take?
Probably just 5 feet.
I was
'cause
gonna say
I only moved 5 feet.
I would say it's probably like 5 feet, just like a foot or two, because you're still being grappled. They shove you, and we'll just say within the shove, you took like a step forward and were able to make that move. You're still considered grappled by 2 people.
Am I able to get within 10 feet of the big thing?
You're gonna have to break 2 grapples.
Okay. I do that. And still make it to the thing in time to do an attack with my bonus action?
Possibly.
Okay. What do I need to roll?
Well, I think you're gonna have to use an action to break one of the grapples.
It's a full action to break a grapple, yeah.
Yeah.
Heck.
And you already used yours. And I don't think monks have anything that let them break grapples as a bonus action.
I don't believe so either.
No.
Well, the attack on Sophie could
Oh shit! What
be
is
a
this?
bonus action, right?
Peru.
Well, breaking a grapple isn't a attack.
No, but attacking me could be a bonus action, and then you break the grapple as your action.
But it has to be when
Yeah.
I take an attack action.
Yeah, so
I
a
think-
grapple is an attack action.
Yeah, grapple is
Making
an
a-
attack action.
Second.
It's a special attack action.
Yeah, it says you can make a special
Oh,
melee
but
attack grapple.
breaking a grapple is probably not.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, can use its action to escape.
I mean, they were like pushing me forward towards the pool.
Sorry, had to go check on my daughter to make sure she was okay.
Oh.
All right. All right. So, what are you doing?
I mean, they were pushing me forward towards the pool, right?
Correct.
Did they like grab me and try to push me forward?
Yeah, they're kind of like wrapped around. They're kind of
Okay.
wrapped around your like arms and shoulders and like grabbing onto you and like pulling you and pushing you forward.
Well, I guess I'll have to break the grapples next turn. Can I throw something at the big thing instead?
I thought, do you have a bonus action that can do that?
Yeah, when I make an attack action, I can do a bonus action attack.
Okay. Do you have something to throw?
I do. I have darts.
Throw away then.
All right. Am I within 20 feet of it, or am I further away than that? Okay.
You are just out of its reach.
And I am not in my disadvantage range. 21 to hit.
What's that?
21 to hit.
21 to hit? Yeah.
You have advantage. If you want to crit
Oh,
fish.
well. Yeah, I'll crit fish. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Exactly the same.
Wow.
Why do I not hear this music, dude? I turn
Ow.
it way the hell up. There we go.
Grand total of 4 damage.
Okay. Hey, damage is damage.
That's true. I basically just threw a fucking pebble at him.
You watch as it kind of embeds itself in the upper portion of its body. And it just looks in your general direction, but it's focused on Axel, who seems to be the most annoying creature to it. And these two individuals are kind of holding on to you. One of them is kind of a elderly male gentleman, and the other one is a female that looks like she's a house mom type person.
Hmm.
All right, and that is going to. Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right, he is going to. And it's gonna make 3 attacks again against Mr. Mr. Axel as it winds up and begins to lash out in frustrations.
Okay,
That
just don't
is-
crit again.
That's 11, natural 20,
Oh,
and a 13.
The crit hits. Nothing else does.
'Kay.
Okay, just don't deal 24 damage again.
25 damage.
Yeah, right.
TPK. TPK.
21 points of damage, bludgeoning.
Okay. I am not down, but I'm close to it.
As one whips out, slaps across the whole air cracks in your general direction, and those of you that have now snapped out of it, you hear that first miss, and the second one, that one catches Axel's shield, but on that split second that he catches the second tentacle on his shield, and he looks at the group kind of like I got this. The third tentacle out of nowhere flips and cracks across Axel's back, and for a second, the yip happens, and it just echoes through the chamber, and a spray of blood. The townspeople. These two are going to attempt to shove you in. They're trying to shove you completely in at this point, Patience.
Yeah.
That is 6 and a 13.
All right. Auto resist. Telling them, fuck no, not today, bitch.
Bitch.
Okay, so that's the first one.
All right.
So that resists
Come
the
on.
6.
Ah.
The second one pushes you forward. It only pushes you to the edge of the water because you managed to resist the first one. And with a natural 20, I'll say that you actually resist the second one and getting shoved in. So you kind of resist the push, but he pushes you to the edge of the water, and they begin to like shove at your head, and you kind of shove back, and you keep your face away from the water, but you watch as the creatures kind of form almost like a hand out of the water towards your face. And you're
Oh,
like, oh
hell no.
shit! And you're kind of like holding yourself above the water as you're getting like shoved towards it. And these guys are going to try and get on KB. This guy is going to move in towards Sophia. This one's going to come over this way, and it's going to try and make its way towards Nova. This child's going to come running this way. So, KB, you're going to roll 3 strength saving throws, or 3 grapple contests. First one is 7. Okay.
Oof.
Next one is 8. And the third one is 17.
Ooh.
So the first 2, you manage to like slip, and you're still kind of covered in mud in this water, and you manage to slip the first 2, but all of a sudden this like burly old man grabs you by the back of your neck and begins to shove you towards the water. And then Sophia, you're gonna make 1 6.
I rolled a 6.
Yes.
Yeah.
You manage to kind of put your hand out and stop the advancements of this kind of like woodcutter looking gentleman that makes a step forward towards you. One big thing that you're all noticing at this point is the eyes are completely glazed over in white, and their skin is absolutely pale, and they smell kind of death.
Ooh. So they might be beyond saving. Is that the impression?
You don't know. Brings us to the top of the round. KB, you're being grappled by 1 individual, and your space is being crowded by 2 others. You have 2 little slug creatures that are crawling along your shoulder right now, trying to make it towards the base of your head.
Okay. So to move, I have to get out of this grapple, which is an action, right?
Yes.
Let me ask you this: if I is a disengage. Would the disengage action allow me to attempt to not be grappled? Meaning, if I can disengage as a bonus action, could I attempt to lose the grapple as a bonus action?
I am looking at the rule. I don't. Yeah, no, not with disengage.
Okay. Then I think I'm gonna stay.
There we go. This is battle music. I gotta turn it down a little bit
I
though.
want to stay where I am. God damn. I don't have any. You know what? It's fine. I will. I'm gonna turn that down.
Yeah, I know. It all of a sudden got really loud too.
Yeah. It's like distractingly loud. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to break. I think I'm actually gonna try to break out and take some movement.
Okay.
Since
Roll
there's
the
only
contest
one
against
on
one.
me. Fuck. 10.
10. Roll again. Oh no.
God damn.
1.
11.
I got a
Oh,
natural
yeah.
1.
Okay.
So the first time you
Okay.
guys are struggling and pushing, and you're going back and forth, and you shove at it, and it goes to he goes to grab tighter onto you, and at the last second, a piece of your shirt kind of comes loose and rips, and you're able to slip just to the left.
So I'm gonna take half my movement to get over here.
Wait, I gotta turn this down some more.
And then I will.
And just a reminder, as you get kind of away from the group, you still do feel like those slug-type creatures that are crawling along the base of your neck and around your head and face as you move away from the grapple.
Yeah.
And at that moment that you do jump out of the way and you disengage from the group, you hear Axel's yelp, and you look up just in time to watch Axel, just a spray of blood in all directions, and the water kind of around him gets like that, like a murky mud water and blood. And he looks
Okay.
bad.
As a bonus action, I will use coordinated movement. So as a bonus action, choose up to 5 allies. Each of those allies can use their reaction to move up to half their speed following a path of your choice. So anyone who's not possessed is not the right word, but anyone who has their free will can move away from the pond in the center if they want to use their reaction to do so.
Okay.
I am not grappled, so I will use my reaction to do so.
Okay.
15 feet is... That's a pretty good range.
Axel, I don't know if you want to move or not. You may want to stay there. I don't know, but Nova, you can move also. I think Patience is the only one grappled.
Yeah.
I'll choose to stay where I'm at.
Yeah, you might get fucked if you move. And that's my turn.
Nova.
Okay, I'm gonna do two things. And I'm hoping I'm not gonna regret it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast Courageous Will on Axel. So that gives him +2 to his hit rolls. So Axel has +2 to hit. And
Alrighty.
then the second thing I'm gonna do is Quicken Spell. So I'm gonna burn 2 sorcery points and use a spell as a bonus action. And I'm gonna cast. I'm going back and forth if I want to do this one or not. I think I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna cast a Witch Bolt on the Hive Mother. I don't think it requires to say everything. I think it's just a ranged attack.
Bolt.
24 to hit. Yeah, you crack into the
Yeah, that
energy,
hits.
forming sustained lightning arc between you and the target. On hit, the target takes, in this case, 2d12 lightning damage. That does not look like 2d12, that looks like 1d12.
Oh, another one.
I don't think you can, even with Quicken Spell, cast 2 spells as a bonus action and an action.
It says that you can. Hold on.
That's just a limitation on the game, is you can't ever cast a spell as your action, and a leveled spell as your bonus action.
Really?
I'm a little
When you
confused.
cast
Yeah,
casting time of
it's
1
gotta be a
action, you can
cantrip.
spend 2 sorcery points to change the casting time to 1 bonus action for this casting.
But that still doesn't
Yeah.
allow you to cast 2 leveled spells. One of them has to be a cantrip.
Oh, yeah, it was.
So you use the.
It was. Courageous Will was a cantrip.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Cool.
I didn't understand what you're saying, my bad.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, so 44 points of damage.
It's vulnerable to lightning? Oh, that's cool.
Fuck yeah!
So as
Ooh,
Nova,
ooh, I need to roll something else, 1 second.
okay. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Please be good. God damn it! Shit!
What?
Wait, why'd you roll that?
Oh no. Fucking hell. Hey Ginge, a unicorn that is controlled by you appears in the space within 5 feet of me, and then it disappears in 1 minute.
What the fuck?
She's wild magic. I thought you were aberrant mind, but I was wrong.
Yeah, that's
no,
what
no,
I
no,
thought.
that's not what I did. It's something that I have.
Oh?
Yeah.
I have something that requires me to use the wild magic search table.
Okay.
Nova, you step to the side, and immediately, unconsciously, your body begins to glow, and you watch as the air around her shimmers and begins to almost like the heat, like that ripples of the heat off of pavement and asphalt, and she kind of begins to like tear at the air, and you just watch this shimmer hit Axel. And as it does, she pulls back, and then she almost like claws at the air as she pulls back. And as she pulls back, she casts forward, and her arm, like almost starting from her chest and heart, you watch as like a pulse of blue energy ripples out and then down her arm, lighting up as it continues down the arm, almost like a conduit. And she reaches out as like a large blast of lightning shoots forward and strikes the creature in the side, and as it does, it rips flesh and this vine concoction from the side of the creature and explodes. And as it does, you watch as like a halo of lightning, like this crackling energy begins to radiate around the creature, and a large pool of blood shoots out the side and hits the ground. And at the same time, the air around her shimmers pretty little colors and like rainbows, and all of a sudden a unicorn appears and bows in Nova's direction and turns towards the creature.
Hell yeah! What is
Holy
it?
shit.
Large celestial lawful good. Nice.
Is it controlled by you or by
By
the
Jimmy.
DM?
It's
Okay.
controlled by him.
Oh, that's pretty dope. I don't know what the fuck magic bullfuckery you have to let you do that.
Well, I mean, as you know, the Wild Surge table thing has good and bad things on it.
That is true.
I was hoping it would do something really good. That's not bad, thankfully, but
I mean, who
Unicorns are
knows?
benevolent creatures. It's obviously going to help us out.
That's why it's like I could have. I was hoping there was a bunch of things I was hoping for,
Buy it. Yeah.
and it wasn't that. But that is a better case scenario than.
You
some
mean,
of the
you
stuff.
mean what you were really hoping for was to turn into a potted plant for an
Yeah,
hour
that's
or however
really
long
what
it
I
is?
wanted to have happen.
I mean,
yes.
honestly, this might be what saves your ass.
The
So
potted plant. Or the
no,
unicorn.
the fucking unicorn that just randomly shows up. So that brings us to the unicorn, because it's gonna go right after you.
Oh my god! Now I gotta play the unicorn music.
No, I just. So then it is
Always I
going
wanna
to-
be with you, make believe with you,
Oh, I love that fucking song.
and live in harmony.
So it's
I can't do it. I can't do it right now.
it is going to. Yep. It is going to run and stand beside Axel, noticing Axel harmed and hurt, and is going to look in your eyes and reach down, and it's going to touch you with its horn.
Wow, I've never been blessed by unicorn. Fucking bless up, fam.
Bless up.
There's
We
a
the
first time
best.
for there's a first time for everything, bitch.
Right?
We the best music.
So that is 9 hit points. In addition,
Oh yeah, this
Heal-
this cures diseases or thank
exactly.
God. I did not want to find out what that did later.
It's good. It's good.
You're about to have like super
feel-
seaborne AIDS.
You feel like the slime, like your body that was beginning to get slimy, begins to heal, and you feel this fester leave your body. And you feel a little bit better as some of the wounds begin to heal.
Fucking space AIDS, bro. No thanks.
That brings us to Axel.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna try and hit it again. Please, for the love of God.
That is
Natural
a
one. Yeah.
fail. You.
Wait. What about the
Oh yeah,
owls?
the owl. Roll
No,
for
the owl
advantage.
was used up on the dart.
Got it.
Fuck me.
As the flail rotates, you come down and just kind of got cures. Your body's getting used to itself again, and you're a little weak with the damage you've taken, and you swing a little bit too shallow and miss.
And that'll be all.
That brings us to Sophia.
Okay, I will see the creature being weakened, look for a good spot and send some fire at it.
Okay.
So 24 to hit.
24 hits.
A nice 1 fire damage.
So 1. doesn't seem to have the effect that you were hoping it would. As it strikes the creature and it kind of glances off the slimy carcass body that is currently in front of you.
Okay, and then I am going to. How many people are grappling patients?
2.
2.
Actually, 1. He broke one of the grapples.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and push the creature that's grappling him, or grappling her. As a bonus action. So it has to make a. What's the save for this thing? Strength save.
Strength. 17.
Okay, yeah, that saves. The creature can willingly fail.
He could, but he doesn't want to. He wants new friends.
I'm gonna step back even further away from the group and end my turn.
Is the owl gone?
No, the owl's still there.
Okay. Owl's turn.
The owl's gonna keep doing the same thing. Top action.
Okay. Patience.
Alright, I guess I'll try to break the grapple.
$18.
Fuck me. Jesus.
This one's got a tight grip on you and is just trying to wrap himself around you as he shoves you closer to the water. Your face is just hovering, and like this slime hand fist is getting closer to your face. Anything with a bonus action?
You know what? Yeah, I'll another key point to do the summoning blast again.
Okay.
Targeting the little sluggy boys once more.
Okay.
Within 10 feet of me. At dex save.
10 dex save.
Mhm.
First one to your left, 4. This one dies.
Fail.
Actually, I'm just gonna make it easier on myself. Delete. The child, 15.
That succeeds.
The woman behind you, 11.
Fail.
The gentleman holding you, 13.
Fail. Are they dead? Are they dead, or just the creature on their necks? Because that's
The
what I was
moment-
targeting.
The creature dies. The body
just
slump.
slump. Okay. Well, at least I'm so I got the motherfuckers off me.
As you're like holding your hand, like your face like above the water, you're like, oh fuck, and it's like it's literally like a foot from your face, like all these creatures, and they're like swarming and squirming over each other to try and get to you.
Well, how many of them got killed?
Oh shit, yeah. Fuck. I'll just do like a general. We'll
Say like a
say
ratio.
we'll say like 20 of them all of a sudden just like begin to pop in the water.
Like that's fucking it. Let's see. Do I have a sense for how big this thing's like melee range is? Or no?
It looks like it's got a pretty good melee range.
So like I'm safe where I'm at, but
Yes.
okay. Like is it like if I move any closer, I'm basically gonna be in danger of it?
About 10 feet.
Oh, so it has the same range as me. Okay.
No, I would say probably 15.
So I
This Nova's
could.
like right on that edge.
I move like 5 feet directly like down from where I am. Would I be in its range?
Damn it.
Like right there.
No.
Yeah. Just move away from the pool a teeny bit. That'll be my turn.
Patience, the aboleth. Yeah. It's gonna use this legendary action. At this point,
Oh boy.
the begins to bleed, and you notice as the tentacles, some of them are chopped and hanging, and it's just looking hurt, and it pushes all of the tentacles against the wall, and it begins to pull, and the face emerges as the Venus flytrap encases the face like a mask, it's donning a helmet, and you just see the eyes pop through at this point, and it begins to detach itself from the wall. You have chosen death. Mother will join us soon. Become one with her. And you hear crunching noises as it detaches itself from the wall, and you just see like a bunch of like tentacles and roots that form like these legs, and it begins to move.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
It is going to make a sweeping tail attack. So, Nova, Unicorn, and Axel, you're gonna have to make a save here. Where is it? Tail swipe. Yeah, it's one tail swipe. 13.
Miss.
Okay.
Miss. Oh no, it does not miss. Sorry. Oh, actually, wait. I can use a reaction, right?
The unicorn went prone.
I can use a reaction on that, correct?
A reaction for what?
The swipe?
He's sweeping your legs.
Right, but I
Oh.
have a reaction that I can use shield to increase my AC.
Could,
That's why I was
yeah.
asking.
Yeah.
Reaction, make sure. Shield. One reaction when you're hit by an attack targeted by a magic missile. Gives me +5 to AC, so if it's 13, I'd have 15, so it would fail. Is that how that works?
Yes, sir.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So you manage to, as the larger tentacle sweeps around, going at everybody's legs, you throw the shield up at the last moment, and are able to avoid getting knocked prone like the unicorn next to you. And as you do so, all of a sudden you look up, and it's going to have a lair action as well. The water begins to bubble around you as the feet have embedded itself in the mud, and you watch as you kind of, those of you that are standing in the water mud area, you can feel like almost like little vines extending through the water, like almost like the slugs are in the water. Like you feel things touch your leg and kind of move along the muddy water. And as it does so, the water begins to boil, and you see like bubbles. And not boil, I guess I would say, but you see gaseous like little bubbles popping all over the water. And as it does so, the air begins to smell a bit fumey. That's gonna bring us to the townspeople. She is going to bum rush Patience, this little child. That one's gonna get
Fuck's
closer.
sake.
That one's gonna get closer, 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 and closer. The child is going to jump on you, Patience, and try to grapple. 11.
Oh. Nope.
Yeah, it jumps, and at the last second, you feel bad for doing it, but you throw a giant elbow behind you and crack the child in the face, and it lands dead into the mud. And actually, This one's gonna make one against Nova. It is close enough. 13.
Probably can't use my reaction again, right?
That it's still up.
Still up. You're right.
Yeah, it's gonna still be up until your turn.
Until my turn. Okay, sweet. So 15. So no.
15. Okay. So, yeah, that's it. That brings us to the top of the round, KB. And at this point, KB, your vision begins to flicker, and you're having a hard time seeing, and you go blind.
Oh shit.
As the rest of you, Nova, you kind of turn around, and in the corner of your eye, you see that the creature is beginning to latch itself to the base of KB's neck.
Oh shit.
Okay. I'm just gonna try to reach back and grab it to pull it off and throw it.
Make an attack at disadvantage.
What do I use? Like, what do I use as an attack for that?
I mean, you can use unarmed, or if you have a weapon, you can, if you have like a knife or something like that, you can try and attack it with it.
Yeah, you got a dagger?
I have a dagger. To find it.
Probably has a higher to hit than your
Dagger
unarmed
is
strike.
good.
Yeah. Okay, let me just. Yeah, okay. Let's try this.
Yeah. In the midst of the panic and frustration and going blind, and your consciousness actually begins to fade at the same time, like you're losing like yourself, and you kind of feel yourself begin to fade. You reach down into your belt, grab that knife, and without a second thought, drag it across the back of your neck. And as you do so, you do nick yourself just a tish, but with a natural 20, you don't cut deep enough to hurt yourself, but you slice completely through the creature, and your vision returns instantly, and you that waning feeling of passing out, you come to.
Oh, that's lucky.
Yeah. I will. I don't think I can do anything else. Is a dagger a light weapon?
I would assume so.
Hold on, I never do this. Let me just see. Different. Okay. If I if I move closer to these guys, can I make a second dagger attack since I have two daggers on this person and just try to stab them?
Do you have a second action?
I was going to do it as two weapon fighting as a bonus action.
Do you have two weapon fighting?
Everyone does
Yeah.
by default.
Oh, do they really?
Only if it's a light weapon. So I don't. Yeah, so a dagger would count. Simple finesse light.
I'm gonna say yeah. Go ahead. Do it.
I think I'm just this blue shirt buddy here. See what we can do.
Are you striking the person or the creature?
I'm just striking the person.
Okay, so you go to strike towards the person and it connects.
Wow. Diablo.
This bitch gonna catch a case.
Yep.
Yeah. You do stab the person, and it right through.
5 damage.
You pull out, and she just stands there.
Oof.
so it's still up. Is what you're
Still
saying,
up.
right? Still up with 5. Okay. All right. Oh, you know what? This is fucked up. I'm going to use Fury of the Small to add an extra 4 damage to it. So 9 damage total to the person.
The person looks pretty fucked up as you stab the gut and turn the knife and draw out. Like there's a huge open wound in the belly, and the person makes like a gasping noise and just like looks at you.
Wow.
Fucking right.
KB's pissed.
And I think that's it.
All right, Nova.
All right. So the Hive Mother is gonna take another 1d12 lightning damage automatically.
So
6 damage.
12.
And I can't use an action because it'll end the effect. So then here's another question.
Well, you don't have to recast it, right? You can just do the damage on your next turn.
That's what she did, but
Yeah,
it uses
it
her
did it
action to do it.
automatically.
Yeah,
However,
it uses
if
your
I
action
use-
to reactivate Witch Bolt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Automatically. I don't have to roll to hit or anything, even though I did. But
Yeah.
question.
Yes.
A bonus action wouldn't end that, correct?
No.
So I could. So then, now that's a question for Quicken Spell. Am I actually? I'm using an action to reactivate the effect, so I probably can't use Quicken Spell to.
That's
like,
not
cast
casting
cantrip.
It's not casting a spell, so you can cast another spell with your
Yeah.
bonus action.
But
Uh-huh.
if she,
Okay.
but if she,
I
but
would
if she
use
does
it for a
that to-
cantrip then. That's what I'm saying. I would
Okay.
use it to cast a cantrip.
then yes.
Okay.
It's by the other way. Casting the damage on Witch Bolt is not a spell.
Oh, so I could actually use Quicken Spell to then go ahead and cast a spell. That's bonus
Correct.
action.
Yeah.
Sweet! Fuck yeah! Okay, so I could do... Yeah. So then I'm gonna cast...
Man, I don't know how long I've been on mute. I guess this whole time.
A little bit.
I think I'm gonna do...
Is the courageous
so
will
weird.
concentration?
I was actually just thinking about that.
No. It says it just lasts for 3 rounds.
That cantrip is. Oh, okay. That cantrip is bonkers.
Right. So I'm gonna do... D4 plus 1. I think I'm gonna go ahead and...
Unicorn is going
Fuck. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on the Hive Mother.
Okay.
And it is 3d6. I'm gonna cast it at level 2. So it does an additional 1d6. It
Roll
needs
wisdom?
to do a wisdom save, yes.
17.
It succeeds, so let me roll damage here. So it's 17, so you would cut that in half, right? Because it succeeded.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So 1.
1!
Yeah. 3. Oh, what the fuck did I just break?
No. I did. It's 17 damage.
Oh, you did 17 damage?
Yes.
Okay. Oh shit. Fuck.
I just rolled again because for whatever reason, roll 20 doesn't, when you upcast spells, it doesn't add the additional damage die.
Looking pretty hurt. So, that your turn?
That will be my turn.
So as you reach out into the mind of the creature and you feel the presence of all of the minds around it, the mind lashes out in your general direction, and at the last moment you throw up your shield wall in your head and lash out with one of your own. And you watch as the creature winces and the two black eyes shimmer for a second, close, open back up, and he begins to focus in the general direction. And is going to lash out. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
The unicorn is going to... and uses one of its legendary actions, and it's going to cast a Shimmering Shield. So, Axel, you get +2 to your AC, and it's going to do +2 to its AC. And then it is also going to make 2 attacks, one with its hoof and one with its horn. So its hoofs, it's going to do 18. So that's 2d6 plus 4. Is 5, 8, and
It would be funny if the unicorn killed the creature.
right, another 18,
Sweet.
and 1d8 plus 4. Eight again, so 16. Yeah, that's right. Baby, you got the grandfather clock.
Yeah, Strat's grandfather clock is going off.
Jesus. Alright, that's its turn. And
Not
that
even
will
a
bring us-
grandfather clock, it's just a fucking wind up. It's so loud.
That brings us to Axel.
Alrighty.
As you
Gun.
feel
Has
the
+2 to
shine
hit,
and
+2 to AC?
shimmer. Yeah, you feel like a shine and a shimmer around you, and you guys watch as like almost like a glitter surrounds Axel.
And is the owl still helping?
The owl is still helping.
Okay. Advantage +2. Here we go. 26
That hits.
for 8 damage.
Oof. Looking rough.
And that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
You step forward and swing Skelly up and into the bottom of it, scraping the kind of like torso area, and you take off all the flail catches a portion of the skin and actually rips a portion of the stomach open as a almost like a tangle of vines and some, you're not even sure what comes spilling out. That brings us to Sophia.
I'm gonna. Does a 25 hit?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use Chill Touch. So you'll see Sophia's eyes turn a little bit darker colored, and this ghostly hand's gonna appear next to it, and essentially slap it. So that is gonna be 5 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Slap.
And the creature cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Sounds good.
Chill touch coming in clutch.
Owl will help action.
Patience. You are not grappled right now.
I'm not grappled.
Nope. You're
Right.
not grappled. Nope.
Okay, I will get into the range where I can punch him. I guess right here. I'm gonna just go. Oh, bah! Punch up at him with my arm. It's fuck. I think to hit. Assuming that doesn't hit.
Ooh, that reminds me. Axel, are you below 10 hit points?
No, not thanks to the unicorn.
Were you, though, before?
Before the unicorn healed me, yeah.
Can you roll one intelligence? Just one straight int for me?
A check or a save?
Check.
A check. Okay.
Actually, no. Save. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
8.
We'll retro play this. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Basically,
baby.
for the one turn that happened until he was healed, Axel, the hair on the back of his neck and his jowls and around his arms and legs stood on end. And for a moment, you watched as Axel, who usually stands kind of like tall and like upright, like hunches down into a feral type form, and his eyes get kind of almost animalistic. And he begins to not only look at the monster in front of him, but looks at everybody in his general direction as something different. You're not sure what. The unicorn steps forward, casting the healing touch, and you watch as he kind of relaxes and stands back up into his posture with his shield ready. And that brings us back to patience. So
I'm
you're gonna step
flurrying
forward.
a flurry of blows.
Okay.
Since I missed the first attack, I assume it was only an 11.
Yes, that does miss.
Okay, so fucking Jesus Christ. That hit.
So
Highest was a 13. 11,
misses.
7, 13.
They all miss.
Damn.
As you
Sideways.
step
God damn
forward
it.
and begin to just try and strike, but the creature's
Oh,
body.
the owl was helping, so wouldn't you have advantage on the first one?
Oh
Oh,
shit.
Yes, you
true.
would. We keep forgetting about that damn owl.
Okay, so the first one was a crit miss, and now you've rolled a 7, and then one more.
Wait, what?
The net one would have been a with the
Well,
first attack.
No.
So you get one more roll.
Well,
Yeah.
no, it was advantage. It would have been an 11. Yeah, I get
Well,
one more.
yeah, I'm saying that was
Regardless, you get one more. You get one more
Yeah.
just because you're at
Okay.
advantage.
Yes! Finally,
That
fuck's
connects.
sake. Alright. Oh, maybe 5 damage. Worse damage, by the way, since I'm attacking with the arms.
Yeah, it looks pretty hurt. Looks really bad.
And
As-
does
as
mom accept
portions-
these hands?
As
Oh.
portions of its body are like falling apart, and you like this viney, organy mess, and it is lashing out in all directions, screaming at you, calling for mother. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
It is going to use a legendary action to cast Detonate. So, all of you roll a shit. I literally had it just up and I was staring at it. A Constitution saving throw.
What the fuck?
You said everybody, right?
Everybody.
Is this poison or disease related? I don't think so.
It is.
Oh, it is nice. I
It's
get
poison.
I technically get advantage because I have advantage to maintain concentration on spells, and I currently have concentration.
You have advantage on maintaining that spell, but not against the spell. So you'll have to roll 2 different rolls. So you would roll 1 to maintain the concentration and 1 to not take damage.
How does it work for breaking concentration?
It's when you take
at least a
damage.
10.
So you'll wait until it depends on how much damage you take.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I rolled it twice anyway, both 11.
correct. So KB succeeds, Nova fails, Patience fails, Sophia fails, Axel succeeds. So, those of you that failed take 21 points of poison damage.
Oh, what the fuck?
Half on a success, I imagine.
Oh God!
Half on a success.
No!
So 10. Okay.
No!
I'm still in it. I'm still in it, baby.
Ow.
As all of a sudden, the bubbles in the mud begin to churn below you, and you look down just in time as all of a sudden the mud forms up into these almost huge
Why-
balls all around you.
Wait,
Why do
I'm
you have
not.
the-
Am I
Why
on
do
the
you have
mud?
the dead X?
What?
Am I on top of the mud?
Technically, but you're still in the room.
Okay.
So, when it comes up, into these almost bubbles, and it's like mud bubbles, and it gets into a point, and it just pops, and as it pops, the room fills with toxic fumes, and those of you in that area begin to it's like sulfuric and just burns as you try to cover your face and your hands, and those of you that did not, it's begins to wreak havoc on you.
So I mean, does it just do damage or?
It just does damage.
Okay.
I would have lived if Patience hasn't punched me earlier.
God damn it! I'm sorry. I didn't see it either way. That's the problem with the monk being. That's the problem with the monk
So
being
who's
the
left
only one
up right
to
now?
be not hypnotized. It's. I'm up.
Me, Patience, Axel.
Sounds
Oh,
about
whoa,
right.
hang on. They're not dead. Why are you putting the X's over them?
So, that will end its turn. The townspeople. Oh,
Oh, that ended my
This
lightning
guy-
effect anyway, so it didn't really fucking matter.
she is
Shit.
gonna try and come at you. You definitely killed her. These guys are gonna walk at you, KB. And now, due to the detonation, the bodies begin to bloat. They look like they're going to explode
Oh,
as they all begin to surround and come closer to you to try.
How
and
high up did that thing go?
How high up? What?
Did the explosion go?
I filled the entire room.
So how high is that?
40 feet up. And
40
then-
feet up?
Yeah, and then roughly the
Yeah.
whole room around.
If it went above 30 feet, that would have hit my owl.
Oh, yeah?
And my owl decomposed and fell to the ground.
No.
Actually, no, it just poofed out of the air.
Poofed out of existence.
Yeah.
And that's that. That brings us to the top, KB. As the individuals around you begin to swell and look horrendous. And the creature looks worse for wear.
Okay. I'm gonna move away from them. They look fucking gross.
ew, nasty.
I'm actually gonna move next to Nova in case I need to provide help there. And then I'm going to use Psionic Blast It's like I didn't know it was going to be my turn. Sorry.
That's all good.
What the fuck is it? Oh, let me do this. Okay, so I'm going to use Psionic Blast. And I'm going to upcast it to do 15
That hits.
damage to the main critter here. There's 15 psychic damage.
Okay. It looks real bad. Like, real bad. As you strike the creature and it winces and is just gushing blood and spitting, like where the tentacle mouth is just dripping this purple ichor. And where it stood up and where Nova had hit it on the side, it is just pouring this purple blood ichor, and like guts are like falling out the side of it. Mother.
Yeah, I don't think I can do any other damage, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna use Psionic Recovery to get some hit points back. And then I think I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Nova. Roll a death saving throw. That is a fail. Yeah, it's gonna run to its master.
Yeah.
$16 points of healing. I rolled really well.
Yeah.
Nova.
Yeah, I already rolled. And I got a 2.
No, you're up.
The unicorn healed you on its turn.
I thought you were rolling the Hive Mother. Fuck yeah.
The unicorn survived that detonation?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, so how much did I heal?
16 points.
They have a lot of
Oh
HP.
shit.
Yeah, the unicorn has fucking 67 hit points.
Yeah.
And it has an armor class of 12. I mean, it didn't survive that. I mean, it's not looking good, but it's alive. And now,
Holy
and
hell.
then literally right after that, it poofs out of existence.
Oh shit. Well,
Well, thank you.
That will bring us to Axel.
Do what I do best. I'm gonna attempt to hit it.
fuck it up.
That unicorn came in clutch there.
13?
Misses.
Or I don't know, how long does Courageous Will last, you said?
3 turns. This will be your third
But she
turn.
went. Oh no, it doesn't have to be concentration.
No, it's not
Never mind.
concentration, So you still
So
hit.
actually, that is 15.
So it's a 15.
That still barely misses. Just misses.
Ugh.
That's it.
Yeah, for fuck's sake.
Sophia, roll a death saving throw.
How do I do that on D&D Beyond?
It's just a D20.
I just do it and roll 20. I just click the little dice and we'll press.
Lauren was never downed after we played. Started D&D Beyond.
There should be a thing by your health when it's at 0 to roll.
It's a
That's a
success.
save.
Let's go.
Oh, I see.
There-
It's this.
there
Okay,
are
I see
some-
it. Yeah.
Yeah, there are some features that give you like advantage or +2 to death saves. It's not always just a straight 20, right?
Correct.
Although it mostly is.
So 16 is a save. Owl is dead. Patience.
Womp womp.
Uh,
And actually, no, Before you do that, it is going to use its it's going to use a legendary action.
Oh shit.
What is it doing?
Legendary action. Fuck, I can't do that. I can't do that. It's gonna make a tail swipe. That's the only fucking thing I can do. So Axel, Patience, Nova, and KB.
No.
Oh,
No.
16.
Miss.
wait, what are we? Oh,
It hits.
they're just versus our
Oh, it does
AC.
save. It's an attack.
Hold on. I might have fucking read the wrong one.
That's what it was the last time.
Yeah, it is. It's an attack.
Okay. Misses.
It hits.
AC of 17.
Hits. Okay.
Not even my shield.
Yeah,
can
it's big
save.
deal.
So that is, for those of you that fail, it's 7 points of bludgeoning, and you're knocked prone.
All right.
I mean,
Damn.
like that got hit.
Yes, if you got hit, 7 points of bludgeoning and you're knocked prone.
Was I hit by the sweep?
No, you were out of the range.
Fuck, I'm out of sorcery points. Shit.
Did we take any damage or no?
7 points if you got hit.
Okay. Well,
If you didn't get hit, then no damage.
gotcha.
And now, Patience.
Right. It's down my sister. Well, just go all out. This motherfucker needs to die. Hack. Is it? What?
Hits.
Me to hit. Let's go. Six damage.
How do you want to do it?
Let's
Oh, yeah.
So I've been staring at this fucking like, what's on the screen for so long. What does this thing actually look like? Is it like a plant?
It's a combination of the both. Think Mind Flayer face, but around the face is like a Venus flytrap.
Ooh, okay.
And then it is basically surrounded in these like vines, but they're tentacles, but they have like a vine texture to them, and the body is half organic, half plant.
Okay. I guess just like I'm in a fit of desperation and also rage, seeing Sophia get fucked up. Just gonna basically JoJo this bitch, just punch, and like just mash it to pieces.
Patience, you stand up and you get on top of the mud water, and like Super Saiyan like push off of the mud water. And as you do, you launch yourself at the creature, and you do like that thing where you're like, it's like slow-mo, you're in the air with your arms tucked in like this, and your knees
Yeah.
are kind of like up in the air, and you push yourself forward jet style. And you land center with your knees. When you connect with it, you land so that your knees are like on the abdomen, and you wrap yourself around, and you just begin to like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and you just start punching like fury. Like in Patience's mind, it's 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's all you think you're doing. The rest of you guys are seeing 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and it's like you can't even see the fists at this point. They're just disappearing, and it's a blur. And it's just a fury, and blood is like this purple ichor blood is spraying as Patience is just piss pounding through this thing. And the Venus flytrap mask helmet thing that it's wearing, you're just crushing it, and you reach in and you pull both Venus flytraps open, put your knees on top so the face is exploded. you grab the tentacles of the face and begin to just whap, 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 and you just speed up to a point where it's no longer punches. You just hear this sickening like whack, 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 whack. And in your minds, all you hear as this consciousness fades. I'm sorry, Mother. I'm sorry. No
You
movement.
fucking should be.
And at that moment, all of the townspeople around you begin to bloat. And they all explode. Patience, you're not close enough. Nova, you're close enough to that one. Roll a dexterity
Oh,
saving
god damn
throw.
it.
No!
Poor Nova.
Oh god.
Oh,
Natural
let's
20.
Nice.
You look over your shoulder as you hear this. And you're like, oh fuck! And you dive into like the mud water as you just feel this like force thrust you forward another 5 feet. You don't take any damage, luckily, as the rest of them and they just blow up.
I'm imagining like Nova diving out of the way and just the gaseous viscera explodes from this person directly onto KB.
It's
Oh yeah,
just like,
you just get like
I'm
did you
diving
see
fast
it?
into
Nova
like
was
splat.
blocking. Yeah, as soon as you get out of the way, it just sprays him in the face.
yeah, you
just
turn
like
to
that, like
look where Nova yeah, you turn to
Nova
look at
aggroed the
Nova
fucking
just
boomer
where
and left her dead.
yeah,
And then
you turn to look where Nova just was and you're like, "What the fuck?" And it's just all of a sudden just like
KB, someone that gets puked on.
and you're like, "Oh, what?" So,
Oh man, we got a boomer.
fight is over. Sophia, roll me another dexterity saving or not dexterity, death saving throw.
And so I've sated my rage. I'm gonna rush over to try to help Sophia.
That's a failure.
Anyway.
Okay, so she's got 1 success, 1 failure. She begins to like kind of like sink into the mud a little bit.
Oh no! You're not dying on me today.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh shit.
Oof.
Ending another fight with somebody on the brink of death.
Last time it was me.
Right?
That's my turn to be nervous for the life of my friend.
Thank you
Fuck.
for coming, stream, and I hope you enjoyed. And I hope to see you next week, Wednesday.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sticking
Yeah.
through the fight with us. That was a nail biter. We will see you
Ooh.
next week on Wednesday, 8:30 Central. I know we started a little earlier tonight, but back to 8:30 next week.
Yep.
Everybody have a great weekend. It's a long weekend. Be safe, have fun, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye!
See ya.